Thank you for tuning in to a Throwback Thursday episode of Ericson Presents Mixing Tutorials. And today we are starting this Throwback Thursday. I am a throwback fanatic. Okay, so Michael Jackson Thriller. We're not going to watch the first 4 minutes of the song because that's the movie. And, you know, if you haven't seen this, then I promise you, you are missing out on a great video. Michael Jackson for me is my number one favorite artist of all time, hands down. There's not one artist on the planet in the past and in the present that I would put above Michael Jackson. That's me. I've been a Michael Jackson fan since I was a kid. So yeah, we're gonna critique Thriller. We're gonna react to this song, and I haven't done this on my folk house, so this is actually for me. It's gonna be amazing because I know that this music has so much musicality going on. Quincy Jones producing is a genius. So let's just stop talking and let's just get to it.
It's only a movie.
It's not funny.
You were scared, weren't you?
Come on, look at Mike. He was scared. What? Mike was a player. Boy, come on now. You know Mike had him.
I wasn't that scared.
Yeah, you were scared.
Okay, I'm going to do my best to not react to the dancing and all this stuff because it's all iconic. I need to react to the music. But come on now, this is Thriller.
It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark.
Okay, they are utilizing panning very well right now. There's a pad that's playing, or a synth pad that's playing, and it's off to the left, and it's sitting right. I can hear it exactly where it's sitting, like very, very detailed right there. So, okay.
Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost stops your heart. You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it.
So that that's hard. That sounds like that's hard left. So right now, you had maybe around 40 something. You had that pad. It sounds like that guitar is hard left. I've heard nothing extra going on the right hand side just yet.
And you start to breathe.
As soon as I said that, I heard it. All right, let's back it up a little bit.
Stops your heart. You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it.
So it sounds like another pad ended up over here on the right side. I actually have this session. Maybe one day I'll pull it up. But anyways, yeah, I do now hear something on the right.
And you start to freeze, and so it looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed. You hit the door slam and realize there's nowhere left to run.
That's what I was waiting for. Those horns. Ba-bum, ba-bum. So yeah, those are definitely stacked horns. And like like his vocals here, the horns are probably like stacked right here. That guitar's all the way over here to the left. There is a pad that's over here on the right. And like everything has its place and it's all sitting somewhere. Yeah. This is why this song just sounds so clear. It sounds clean because everything's moved out of the way for that vocal performance.
You feel the cold hand and wonder if you ever see the sun. You close your eyes and hope that this.
The background vocals are not super high. They're tucked in there, nice and clean. They're panned out a little bit, but it's not a whole lot going on. It's the rhythm section, the instrumentation is everything about this is just flawless. There's not a whole bunch of effects going on, and I don't know. Like I'm starting to feel like we're as 2020, like we're compensating talent with effects. I don't know. Let's keep going.
This is just imagination, girl. But all the while, you hear a creature creeping up behind. You're out of time. They're out to get you. There's demons closing in on every side.
Every little sound effect that they're putting in there, it sounds big. It sounds like it's coming from outside the speaker. So they're either recording it twice and panning, or they might be doubling the vocal or doubling the effect, and they might be detuning one side up, one side down. Classic doubler effect.
They will possess you unless you change that number on your dial. And now is the time for you and I to cuddle close together. Yeah.
So there's a little lead that just played on the right-hand side, and that lead is like I could hear the lead on that right-hand side perfectly fine, but I also can still hear the guitar that's playing over here perfectly fine. And if I chose to listen to just that, I could tune that out and hear just that. Or if I want to go here, I can literally do the same thing. That's how much these sounds are simply sitting in their own pocket. They have their own space. They're not fighting at all. This is amazing.
Unless you change that number on your dial. And now is the time for you and I to cuddle close together. Yeah. All through the night, I'll save you from the terror on the screen. I'll make you see.
Yeah. Damn. I mean, when something has its own space, it works. And when it works, it really works. Okay, so right now they got like a three things happening right now. Four. You got the percussion going. You have the dun straight in the middle. Then you got a sound here, and you have a sound here, and they are dun 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 dun. Like if there's movement, like my ears are literally rhythmically moving, like this. Come on, y'all. I mean, it's like a lot of that music was just repeating over and over and over again the same part, but in a groove, a funky groove kind of way. Man, like it just reminds me of. I mean, it just lets me believe. I mean, it just lets me know that you can just keep it simple. Simple can work so much further. Like me not watching the video because I'm looking down and I'm just listening to the music. I've never even paid attention to this part because I've always just looking at what he was doing. But the music complements everything that he's doing like just as good. Like there's nothing flawed about any part of the song. You got the slides in there on beat. God, yo, this is amazing. So most likely they probably put those samples in there and they put that all on beat. But I mean, come on now, like this is ridiculously good. No, I gotta talk about this. Who has ever done a song where the feet, that the sounds from their feet is in rhythm to the song? Like, come on, like y'all have to think, look like this is dope. Like I've never listened to his music like this before. the feet are like a drum, or not a drum, but like percussion. The feet sounds like the sliding of the feet is all in rhythm to the music. And when you're looking at it, it looks like think of how detailed Michael Jackson was, and think of how that conversation would have went. Like, I need the feet to be in rhythm of the song, and we need to be able to hear that clear. They were probably looking at him like, what? We need to do what? We need the feet sounds to be as clear as day inside the music, and it needs to be on beat. Okay, Mike wants it, Mike gets it. That's literally what it sounds like is happening right now. It's like, yeah, you can watch the that's a amazing shot. It's like, yeah, you can watch the music and you can get lost in, watch the video and you can get lost in like the dance routine, but the music is just as good. Like the musicality of it, the backing of it, the background, the music, everything, it's flawless. And remember, you can still hear the footstep just as clear as you want it. The da-da-da is clear. The guitar that's over here and the second guitar that's over here. That's all these things are playing at the same time. And you can hear you have the ability to listen to anything that you want to listen to. I want to listen to the beat right now. I want to listen to the guitar, and you can zone out. And this mix is amazing. Like, that's right there. You got the you got the pads, the synth pads. Oh my God. The way that Quincy Jones used the trumpets and the trombones, just the brass section, on this album. Not just this song, but like Baby Be Mine is like, that one is the trumpets in that one. The brass in that one is amazing as well. But yeah, everything about this is just perfect. From like what they're playing to how it's mixed in to I can hear everything in detail.
More than any gold would ever dare try. So let me hold you tight and share up together. Cause this is their love night. Girl, I can feel you more than any gold would ever dare try.
Can anybody tell me what Michael Jackson is saying right there? That I can't feel it. Like, can somebody tell me? I'm not gonna look up the lyrics. I've been singing it. As a kid, when I sang Michael Jackson songs, I sang them the way I heard them. So if I didn't know what the word was, I just sang what he did. Tell me what the lyric says, but don't go look up the lyrics. Don't cheat and go try to look up. Don't do that. Tell me what you think he's saying right there. Like, that's how dope Michael Jackson is. He's be saying stuff. Half the time, I don't even know the exact word of what he was saying. But guess what? It was dope. So you tell me what you think it is. Don't cheat. So let me hold you tight and share up together. What I take away from this mix is how everything has its own space to live in. And it actually sounds like that's a pretty easy thing to do when I'm listening to it on the folk house. There's like a big sound field that I just hear when the folk house are playing. And in this big sound field, I can hear where things are sitting. And when I heard something over here on my right-hand side, I heard something on my left-hand side. But I never, ever really heard more than one thing going on any side at one particular time, which I know for me, I could probably do better with that and making sure things stay out of each other's way, because it was like when I listened to it, it seemed like it all just made sense why it made sense. Before, I just knew it made sense. But right now, I can honestly say, duh, if there's one guitar playing over here and then there's one, guitar playing over there, like that's gonna work. And then like when the brass comes in, it's hitting real fast. So it's not like it's a elongated part. It's just dun dun dun, and then it's out. It's gone. And it's at a frequency that's higher than where the guitars are playing. So you can identify that just as well. Oh my gosh, this is great. When I mix now, I'm definitely gonna think about that. Anyhow, make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, bell notification button, all the good buttons that you need to hit to make sure that you stay in contact with me. If you have anything you want me to do, let me know. I will take care of that at some point in time. All right, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.